enhancing industrial productivity, and improving the quality of life.
Mustpha Bukar did his very best, and we should emulate him as far as he has done, and we should do our very best.
I cannot remember any time my committee sat down without Engineer Bukar by my side. And I cannot also remember any time we went for any oversight function without him.
Mustpha Bukar is a perfect gentleman and a perfect human being. In him I have lost a very close personal friend and a confidant.
I pray that God should grant the immediate family and all of us the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss.
Death is a necessary end. It will come when it will come. It's hanging on each one of us. When our time comes, we will go.
Very reputable engineer, very smart one for that matter. Engineer Bukar lived a very good life.
We cannot question what God has done. Senator Mustpha has finished his assignment here on earth, and his life has been taken back to where it came from.
The man who has lived a life of service and sacrifice to his country. He was a man who served here with maturity, with responsibility, and with commitment to the service that he was mandated here to do.
There is a saying that every life has to taste the bitter pills of death. So, Mr. President, I wish Senator Bukar a resting place in our journey of those.
One death too many in the 8th Senate, in the 8th National Assembly. And our prayers at this point is that that remains the last death throughout the lifespan of the 8th Senate.
Mustpha Bukar was a very gentle and simple man. He was actually at peace with all senators. That is why we are going to miss him a great deal.
Distinguished Senator Mustpha was a very wonderful person. He was somebody who was always around the aisle to greet us, to talk to us on our way into the chamber.
I will support all the resolutions under the motion, as well as try to finish all his bills, outstanding bills, so that they can stand against his name.
More importantly was his humility. As we've all said, though being a senator representing the president, you would not have known by the way he carried himself about. My own personal interaction with him in the Senate here was always trying to find solutions to problems. And he played a lot of role behind the scenes in doing that. We have lost, as a country, we have lost a great technocrat. For us in the National Assembly, we have lost somebody with a lot of good ideas who has helped not only his constituency, this great country. All we can do is continue to pray for him to find our China Fidels, and more importantly for his family to be able to bear this loss, and for this country to be able to have more people like that who were very committed to serving this country and who always put the country first. Distinguished colleagues, at this point, I will now go to the two prayers that we have. Prayer 1 is for us to observe 1 minute silence in honor of our colleagues. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second prayer that we have is to revisit the resolution of the Senate on the immortalization of senators for further legislative actions. Those in favor of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Distinguished colleagues, you observe that we don't have a prayer as regards to sending a delegation, because as the leader said, right immediately it happened, he led a delegation for the prayer, and when I came back, I also led a delegation that saw the emir and the family, and that is why he's not in the prayer. So at this note, could we please stand up for the 1 minute silence in respect of our colleague? Rest in perfect peace. Amen.